Okay, I'm going to change the Sidelight bulb, which is just situated there. You need to access it from within the arch liner. So first thing we're going to do is take off this wee protective strip, and it's just a Phillips head screwdriver, and I think from memory there's 6 screws. Okay, now it's all there removed, so just kind of break the seal from back end and lift it that way, and then just set that down. Okay, the next thing we are going to do is remove that bolt and this little pop lock. It's a 10mm bolt, and comes off, and then remove this using just a trim removal thing. Pull the outside section of it out, and then it just falls down, and then keep that one for later unless you properly break it. Next up is these. There's 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, sorry there's 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to pull these out. These will break, so make sure you've got replacement ones. They're very, very cheap. You can buy packs of 100 for just a couple of £. So to get these out, you need to be a wee bit violent with them. So basically just start at whatever side you want to start at. You can try pulling them out, or you can prise them with a trim removal piece to give them a proper twist. You'll see these are almost like little plastic rivets, so once they're locked in place, they're locked in. These are single use, so once they're out, just ditch them. Again, I'm well aware this will be much difficult if you don't have a ramp for access, but you can jack the car up and get access that way. Or again, you take it to a garage and have them do it, but it's, it really is quite simple once you've got these little bits peeled off. And then the last one is up here. You want to be kind of careful with this one because it's right at the edge. If that slips and goes up or through, then you risk damaging your bumper. The only good thing, I suppose, if you hit it from the other side, your bumper's plastic, so it's not going to rust. So again, just try and be as careful as you can be, and give it a right good twist to break that seal, or break the catch. And then there we go, that's that off. Okay, now we've got that off. The next bit, and you're going to want a plastic tool for this because you're right up at the metal, is we'll want to remove these little plastic, basically screw holders, which hold on your trim piece. So just clear the wee section about it. You might need to give it a wee kind of pull. Just try and kind of get in at an angle. And again, if you break these, it's no big deal. They're cheap to replace. It's just a pain in the backside if you don't have any. Well, again, this is a plastic trim piece I'm using because I'm against bare metal. This one doesn't want to play ball. Other option is to just pull the archer liner, and then that'll come off, and that'll come off. So that's going to give you access into where the bulb is. So just kind of fold that out the way, and then we'll want to take these off because you'll need them off to get that arch back in properly. So pull that one down, and the same for that one at the top. This probably isn't the best one. There's one which is wider, which will be better to use. Again, it's handy having that if you're going to do stuff like this. These cost, I think they cost like £10 from Amazon, eBay. They're handy to have. They're soft plastic, they're bending, and you don't have that short, sharp edge resting against metal. So I'll pull this out of the way, and you'll see the wires. What I'll do is I'll move the camera over because I'm not quite sure you'll be able to see it from there. But I'll get that over a wee touch, and hopefully you'll be able to see it. Okay, so the part we're looking to take off is this bit here. That big long stem holds the bulb. So I'll try and hold this away in which we'll be able to see it. So a twist to the left, and hopefully that's got enough play in it, that wire, to release it and pull it back. So there we go, and then just swivel that down like that. So 1 times bulb comes out and 1 times LED bulb goes in. And make sure the bulbs you're putting in have basically got canvas built in, otherwise it will bring up an error message on your dashboard. Just double check this and make sure it works fine, which it does. So the fitting is just the reverse of taking it out. So you're looking to swivel it round and make sure that bulb doesn't get hit or moved or anything, because if that bulb comes off inside your light, you're gonna have a bad time. And then turn it clockwise, and then that's us. That's it in. Make sure any wiring you've moved around and shuffled about is tucked away again. These are, again, this is for the parking sensor. And yeah, you're just looking to put all this stuff back together again. So first is just pop this back up like that. Tucks in behind. And once that's tucked in, it kind of holds everything in place. And then you can get your catches all back on. Okay, so first bit you want to put on are your little studs that you took out from the front wing, and they just push right back on, and then that helps to lock that liner in place. And there we go. Afterwards, just get these back on. So we're using this wee pop rivet, or wee pop stud, which they always snap and always break, so they're very brittle. It's always handy to have a pack of them. And then you screw in this one, so you're just going to hold that all up now in place. These, I've got these in order, so there's 5 of them that side, 5 of them the other side. They're so incredibly easy to put on. The ones I have are all those sizes. I've got none which are this thin, so they won't be getting replaced today, but again, they're very cheap and easy enough to install. So this trim piece we're looking again to fit from left hand side, so make sure you've got it on the right way first. So on the left, just to hold that in place. Again, you're not wanting to over torque these, just trying to remember the kind of tightness when you took them out. And then this top one, just bend it out slightly and then slip it right in. There's a natural kind of curve to it which you'll see. So there we go. And then fasten that side in. And then just put the rest of your screws in, and then that is you done. Okay, so we're going to do the number plate lights now. I've already done the right side. There is two catches on it, and we're looking to target the one which is a rectangle with a hollowed out bit. Now you can just use your fingers for this. So get your thumb on it, the bit which is there, pull it to the opposite side and just lift it down. And there we go. And geez, that's disgusting. So we'll give that a clean whilst we have it out, because it's probably never been cleaned in its life. So again, changing this to an LED bulb, and any bulbs you're putting in, just make sure they get canvas built in. There we go, that's that all clean. And then clean up the connections as well. Just pull the bulb straight out. And then what we're going to do is just flick the lights on and double check that it's found the right way. And there we go. That's the rear end number plate bulbs all done. And back in and twist. There's no sign of any water ingress in these, thankfully. If there was, then I'd recommend just changing over the little O-ring that's in there. And then to put them in, push in the side, which is the opposite of the rectangle with the hollow bit, and then just push it up, locks in place, and then we'll see it with the lights on.